Good afternoon. It is high noon in Rock Hill, South Carolina. This your girl, Miss Green Jeans. I done lost my Geechee Green. Well, we kind of had some typical difficulties this morning. Let's be honest with you. For those who don't know, Miss Green Jeans got a bad back. And when I say bad back, I mean this mother hover is bad. Where I messed up was, I watched the Grammys last night. Congratulations to all the Grammy winners. Some of my favorite songs won. You will hear them on the show today. Now, with that being said, my ass should have been up on a chair in a heat pad. No, what my dumb bunny ass go do, I go lay across the damn bed and messed up my back once again. So when I got up this morning, let's say it like this here. I couldn't breathe when I heard it breathe. So if anybody knows Tempur-Pedic, Posturepedic, Serta, somebody, that girl needs a bed ASAP. But enough about that. We're going to go ahead and hit the dispensary. And by that time, we're hoping to find Geechee Green. Geechee, where are you?
So I wake up Monday morning and I check my stash. Just some shake, wake and bake on some Moroccan hash. Coffee break, some organic fair trade beans popping. Now I'm awake and it's time to go shopping. Roll to the dispensary, patient of the century. Need a nice sativa that will stimulate me mentally. Buds with sticky density of moderate intensity. Pipe like Sherlock Holmes cause the sweet is elementary. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in but you gonna fly out. Breeze through security, get my ID check. Next to the purple haired girl at the front desk. Knows my name cause she sees me on the regular. Waves me in, says please turn off your cellular. Walls and walls of green buds, jugs full of flour. Indicas for indica, sativas for the power. Bow to the bud tender cause he's paid by the hour. As your concierge, your cannabis with OG sour. Thinks I'll be a fan of this organic stream with amethyst. Bud so damn gigantic you can help but call it Maximus. A marijuana analyst, he gives his full analysis of CBD to THC. Somebody give this man a kiss. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in but you gonna fly out. Next to me in line is a guy named Wesley. Smoked weed every day since back in the 70s. Now he's buying edibles, his wife's on chemotherapy. Her recipe of choice kicks the nausea temporarily. Here in the dispensary there's something green for every crowd. Fat pre-rolls that will make Bob Marley proud. Shadow wax, resin extract for the vape crowd. 2 puffs of that and you'll be walking on a vape cloud. Wait now, don't walk away till you pay now. It's gotta be cash till the banks break the shakedown. Make out with the fat eighth and some papes. How dope man, let the smoke hit you on the way out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in but you gonna fly out. Blue, green, sour, diesel, Girl Scout, cookies, green crack, white widow, and the bubba, kosher cushies, northern lights in next. Got that pineapple express, lemon haze, driven poison, Amy Schumer's train wreck. Skywalker OG, purple haze, grape ape, AK-47, got me loading up my vape. Cali Miss, blueberry, triple diesel, golden goat. The dispensary is open and I'm never going home.
And we back. Hey guys, Geechee Green got to clear her throat, literally. So we gonna give y'all one more song real quick. I found her though. I found her. She was in that big old cloud back there. She's still recovering. We'll be back.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Feelings so deep in my feelings. No, this ain't really like me. Can't control my anxiety. Feeling like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me. Ooh, no, I'll never get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, gotta tell you what to do. Yeah. Ooh, no, I'll never get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, no, I'll never get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go bada, boot up, biddy-da-da, boot up, and my heart go bada, boot up, biddy-da-da. It just won't stop, it go bada, boot up, biddy-da-da, boot up, and my heart go bada, boot up, biddy-da-da. It just won't stop, it go head over heels in love, right in front of you. I ain't gotta look no more, baby. I wanna build this love, and everything you own, you ain't gotta ask for. You got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. So you from the jump, I don't only choose you. Got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. Grab me by the waist, baby, pull me closer. Ooh, no, I'll never get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, no, I'll never get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go bada, boot up, biddy-da-da, boot up, and my heart go bada, boot up, biddy-da-da. It just won't stop, it go bada, boot up, biddy-da-da, boot up, and my heart go bada, boot up, biddy-da-da. It just won't stop, it go.
And we're back. You're in tune to the Wake Up Bake Show, the high noon edition. And I do mean high noon. I'm going to say something, Geechee. Damn, that big old cloud you had up in here, shit. I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't see the computer. I couldn't see shit. Why?
Because it's called lunchtime.
No
you gotta
shit.
Give your body food and your brain some food.
No shit. I mean, girl, let me tell you something. That cloud you had up in here was ridiculous. I thought I was back in Colorado for a second. There was so much smoke. I mean, if y'all have to see this is one time I wish we had video, so y'all can actually see this cloud. I mean, it was almost to the point that I was about ready to call the fire department. She had it so smoked up.
It was this new strawberry lemonade pen I had. It's a strawberry lemonade. I had to try it out. And it's great. It's great. Yeah, so what's kicking? Let's get started. What's going on with the news today?
Girl, it depends on which way the wind blows, but everybody talking about weed. You got them talking about weed on the red carpet at the the Grammys last night. Grammys was a great show for those who stayed up and watched it, and like I was telling the audience earlier, that's where I messed up at. Instead of me sitting in a chair, I was laying on my bed. I know where I'll be at tonight. I'll be on the floor, because I've been in 2 beds in the last 2 days, and that last bed literally whooped my ass. I swear I was in the ring with Mike Tyson, because girl, I'm gonna tell you like this, I am hurt, still hurting. I was hurting so bad this morning I couldn't breathe. So
well, I see that, girl, but I'm glad that they being a little bit more vocal about weed on the red carpet.
Yeah, I mean, it was really surprising considering 90% of the people that was there last night, in one shape, form, or another, is either had weed in their songs, have performed with weed on stage, or whatever. And my special shout out to Mr. George Clinton for getting his lifetime achievement on the Grammys last night. I'm a huge fan of Parliament Funkadelic.
He's funk.
Yeah, he got his lifetime achievement. Now I'm gonna tell you who looked real good last night, since I know you don't watch TV, so I got to pull you in on a couple of things. Miss Dinah Ross, the boss. Let me tell you something. Girlfriend at 75, she was celebrating her 75th birthday last night, and she was looking good in that red dress.
Oh wow!
Yes, girl. She don't. I mean, look like she hadn't aged a bit. At 75,
Oh,
I want to look that good.
oh yes. Could she still sing?
Yeah, she sung last night and she did a great
Oh.
job. Congratulations to Cardi B, the first rap female to win the rap album of the year. I cannot pronounce this guy's name right. This is America. I don't want to mess up his name. Congratulations.
Oh,
how you pronounce his
I
name?
know. Gambino something.
Yeah, Gambino. Congratulations to you. He excuse me. He won his album of the year. And
Yeah.
it was great.
He's the guy that sings. He's the one that has the song that's on that movie Get Out.
Yeah. And I'll be playing
Yeah.
that. I'll be playing that today on the show. I love that song. This is America.
And This is America.
Yeah, I'll be playing that today. And it was a lot of good artists, a lot of great performances last night. But the one that got me out of all of everything that was said and done, besides Michelle Obama, which is still looking fabulous. My girl was fabulous last night. Drake.
That's right.
Drake last night. He gave the most important message that it is. And he was talking about if you got people singing to your lyrics and you got people listening and buying your music, going out in the cold, the rain, whatever to buy your songs, you have already won. And he's right. He is so right. And
he's right.
Yeah, he won a few Grammys last night himself. I'm a huge fan of Drake. You know, as y'all know, I love Drake. So, and that makes me love him even more because he gives back to the community and he's making common sense.
Yeah, I think I like Drake too because I think he's an artist that came up putting in his real work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he put in real value. You know, he really got to be a superstar on the internet. You know, he was really one of those that rose up in the charts on internet tube, YouTube music, things like that first before he actually got out in public, especially because he was out not from here. You know what I'm saying? He's from Canada.
Yes.
Yeah, so
and
that right there.
To know us as well as he do from Canada, that says a lot.
Yeah, that says a lot. I like Drake though. So along with that, I heard on the Breakfast Club that Camilla Harris was on the Breakfast Club today.
Yes, she was. And I recommend. Now, this is just a recommendation. We're going into the 2020 campaign, and the key word that every candidate that's worth a grain of salt gonna tell you: they are for weed, they are for cannabis, they're for marijuana. Put on the brakes.
Put on the brakes.
Put on the brakes. Let's research. Let's go back and check. And guess who's on my checklist for today? Miss Camilla Harris. Miss Camilla Harris was a former prosecutor.
All right. Who has put away a lot of people? Okay. Who's put away a lot of people?
Right.
And
so that's why I have
she's
to
not
question,
on the top of my list.
You know, I know she can't rewrite the world. She's only, you know, and before I go any further on Miss Harris, let's get it plain. I know she could not rewrite the law, because she's a prosecutor. I understand that. However, now that she's not a prosecutor, maybe, and like I said, I'm gonna be so far up in her today, and I mean literally, because I want to know who to cast my vote for, and I want y'all to know who's the best person to cast your vote for. So I'm going to be watching the Breakfast Club interview after the show today. I'm going to post it up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I recommend you watch it too. For the fact is this, not everybody saying that for cannabis is about cannabis. What I heard so far from her interview, she might be on the right path. Because the thing she said that impressed me the most so far, and I haven't watched the whole thing yet, I'm just going by what clip I heard from CNN this morning. Yeah, unfortunately I watch a lot of CNN. My husband watches CNN, so unfortunately that's what I wake up with. That's what I go to bed with. So it is what it is. Is this? She's saying we need to legalize marijuana, which I'm gonna tweet her today and say, please quit using the word marijuana. Can we please use cannabis? I'll be doing.
Yeah, let's use the word cannabis.
Yeah,
marijuana has such a negative stigma.
Let's be political correct.
And that's right. If we're gonna be political, because marijuana has a negative connotation to it, has a negative stigma, and we don't want you to already subconsciously pull that stigma out when it's time to have a conversation. When it's an equal drawing board, we cut the slate clean. Let's use it. If you want to be political about it, let's be political correct. Yep. So it's called cannabis, and it's cannabis. There ain't no cannabis hemp and cannabis marijuana. It's cannabis.
Period.
Period.
There you go. So with that in mind, I'm gonna be watching her interview today. Because it's got the Breakfast Club has her full 44-minute interview on YouTube right now, so I'll be watching that today. And the next person that's gonna be on the chopping block is Mr. Cory Booker. Now, Mr. Cory Booker has written several bills on trying to get legislation passed. So I don't believe truly he's a sheep in wolves clothing. He just a slow sheep in wolves clothing.
I can't do this.
Oh yeah, you can. Come on now, you know I'm right. Them slow ones way back there in the background be, claiming, and because the reason I say that is this. I've emailed and texted and tweeted this man several times and have not gotten no response. So I figure you are sheep in wolves clothing.
And yes, now there is some legislation out there that says he's been actually being a little bit active or more proactive when it comes to cannabis. However, once again, I am gonna tell you, as a political person and a political strategist, I think all of this is strategy. It has to be strategy. They cannot not talk about cannabis. They have to be for cannabis. It's just like saying, we're here. It's time to go to war. Everybody was for war, and then when they realized it wasn't good, then it was like, oh, I really wasn't for war. They really wasn't for cannabis. But now that it's time to go in and we need your votes, we for cannabis right now. So everybody going to be saying it. So this is what we have to do. Now we get our question and our lineups. Now we see who's actually going to be pushing legislation through. Now let's see who's going to actually be changing laws and actually making things move, or decriminalization of marijuana or cannabis. I mean, let's see who's moving in that direction. Because right now, for us to be the country that we are and having the prison population that we have, and most of those prison population consist of people who are selling non-violent criminals who just selling drugs and weed, going to jail for 20 years for some weed.
9% of the people that's in there that look like us are selling weed.
Looking like weed. You're going to jail for 20 years for weed.
For a nickel or a dime, maybe a half an ounce. Ridiculous.
Come on, that's ridiculous.
Got to do
so I want to see I want to see these politicians who's asking for vote, because I will kindly tell you, I am not going to give up any kind of voting towards anybody who just on the top, like you say, a wolf in sheep clothing. No, we need to get down to the nitty gritty on which of these candidates really for us.
That's right.
Because that's where it's at.
And please,
which one is really for us?
The only decision that you make. And see, that's what I'm kind of upset about. And this is where I'm gonna say you have the most two educated. And I might be bragging, but I think I'm so fair on this to say, for this political season, y'all are so blessed to have not one but two politically active cannabis activists in myself and Miss Giovanni. I did the DNC 2016. I was a delegate for York County, South Carolina, and as you can tell, my co-host is a political strategist. So we will get you through the political storm of 2020. So stay tuned for that. That's a plus. You don't get comedy, music, and political. You don't.
All right, all in one.
Whoo, girl, let me tell you something. You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody, because it's like this, G. I seen so much bullshit in the 2016 election. I ain't gonna even relive that shit. That's how we got Trump. I mean, this is the thing though. People forget parliamentary procedure. We need to go back to Robert's Rules of Order in order to conduct order. Because right now, our White House should be flying the flag upside down because we so this out of order. It's ridiculous.
I don't think they even read the Robert's Rule of Order book. I don't think they even got that PDF file.
And for those who don't know who Robert's Rules of Order is, Google it. You should. If you're listening to this show, it's gonna be a few things you must need to know. Robert's Rules of Order is number one.
That's right. And if you are in an organization and you have never read the Robert's Rule of Order, then your organization cannot be running viably. I'm going to tell you that right now, because you're going to have a lot of people moving and doing things that they are out of order. You have to have order and structure when it comes to this organization. If you're going to play by the rules, learn the rules.
There you go. There you go. Know the rules. But what we going to do, hey, you ready to take that break, girl? Because,
I'm ready.
Yeah, because you know what? It's quiet. It's Monday. We don't want to give them too much, but I want to pull that story up on Cory Booker when we get back. You're in tune to the Wake and Bake Show. I'm your host, Miss Green Jeans.
And I'm Geechee Greens.
We're going to smoke it up in here. We'll be back.
We just want to party, just for you. We just want to party, just for you. Just for me. Dance and shake the bread. We just want to party, just for you. We just want to party, just for you. Just for me. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him. Yeah, I'ma go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the pad. Yeah, I'm so cold like yeah. I'm so dull like yeah. We gon' blow like yeah. Slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. Look how I'm geeking now. I'm so fitted. I'm on Gucci. I'm so pretty. Yeah. I'm gonna get it. Watch me move. This is Sally. That's a tool. Yeah. On my Kodak. Black. Ooh, know that. Yeah. Ooh, get it. Ooh, work it. 100 bands. Contraband. I got the plug on who a hawker. Whoa. They gonna find you like Baka. Blah.
America. I just checked my follow and listen. You motherfuckers owe me.
Get your money, black man. Get your money, black man. Get your money, black man. Get your money, black man.
Get down.
Just a black man in this world. You just a buckhole, hey. You just a black man in this world. Living expensive foreign, hey. Just a big dog, yeah. My Kindle came in the backyard. My barbarian life is a dog. roll up, I'll roll up, shorty, I'll roll up, I'll roll up, I'll roll up. It's your anniversary, isn't it? And your man ain't acting right. So you packing your dummy gear luggage up, calling my cell phone, trying to catch a flight. You know one thing straight, I'll be there, girl, whenever you call me. When you at home, that's your man. Soon as you land, you say it's all me. Cause shit ain't all G with him no more, you ain't entertained. Since I met you a couple months ago, you ain't been the same. Not saying I'm the richest man alive, but I'm in the game. As long as you keep it 100, I'ma spin this chain. Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly, don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I can be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up, I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up, I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I try to stay out your business, but on the real, you're so obvious. And if you keep fitting me in your plans of fucking up, your man's gonna get on us. That white sand surrounding us, he be handcuffing, he should work for them officers. If you rollin', I got a spot where I can put you on this medical and send you home doctored up. You wanna ride with me cause you say that he boring. Wake up, you rollin' weed, cooking eggs in the morning. Ain't scared to spend this money, I know I'll make more of it. First you was in the sky, now you say whenever you in orbit. Whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly, don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I can be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up, I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up, I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. No matter where I am, no matter where you are, I'll be there when it's over, baby, cause I was there from the start. No matter if I'm near, no matter if you're far, all you do is pick the phone up, lady, and I'll be there when you whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly, don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly, don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up, I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up, I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up.
When you're under the influence of marijuana and you choose to get behind the wheel, you know it's wrong. So if you don't listen to your instincts, think about your fellow passengers. Or think about the other people on the road. Even the unexpected ones. And if you don't think about them,
you'll answer to us. Drive baked, get busted.
And we're back. You're in tune to the Wake and Bake Show.
And we're back.
Yeah, we back, girl. We back and we black.
Yeah, we black. We black and back.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. You know Cory Booker is running, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, Cory Booker's had.
He threw his hat into the pot of 1,000 people.
Yes, girl. He he couldn't be left out. He's like sitting in the corner, like, I don't know if I should. Oh, go ahead. I just throw my hat in there. Because, they had been talking about it in 2016 of him doing it, and he said, nah. So I wonder, what made him decide now to go ahead and say me too?
Because Kamala Harris threw her hat in there.
No, you think... Oh, so you trying to say...
Yeah, come on. They got they competition inside that doggone House of Representatives, they competition with each other because they got to be the black leader, the one who's stand up for the black people. Besides, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have what's her name? The lady from California.
Warren.
Huh?
You talking about Miss Warren?
No. What's the brown skinned sister who from California? She ain't running for office, but she very vocal. About the president. So I can't remember her name, but she be out there.
Yeah.
And then
ran.
Yeah, she ain't gonna run. They got too much stuff against her.
Yeah, but this who I wish wouldn't have ran. Warren. Elizabeth Warren, the one that claimed that she's Indian. Yeah. I wish she should have. This is just my opinion. Ma'am, just go ahead, give your contributors their money back and go to the house because you're damaged goods. And if Trump bothering with you already, he know he got an easy win. Because a lot of people are holding that up against you already. You know, back in 1986, you put on a card that you are American Indian. That's all I'm gonna say to that. I'm not just saying. Speaking from somebody that has American Native Indian on both sides of my family, I'm a little ticked. So guess who won't be getting my vote? We can go ahead and cross her off the list already. She ain't getting my vote.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
She ain't getting the vote.
Now you gonna talk about you had to go do a DNA test? You either is or you ain't, or your parents gonna know if you are or you're not. Trust me.
Yeah.
Your parents will know.
Well, we got a lot of information when it comes down to history and talking about Native Americans and white people and things like that. There's a lot of white people who think they have Native American in them because their parents had taken that information because they used to give away 459 or 549, something like that, acreages of land to anybody who can say that they are natives. And if white people would come to the government and give them $5 and they would put a stamp on their papers and gave them a stamp and say that they was native because they was trying to get that land.
That's right.
So you have a lot of people who say they grandparents and all them say, so when you do a lot of them DNA tests, a lot of them come back and say, well, I thought we was Native American Cherokee, and then it never showed up because you was never. You was one of them people who stole land. Okay, that's just what it is. You was one of them people who stole land, and if y'all ain't got the land now, that means y'all some bad business people. Right. So I'm just gonna say that too, right there. That's just how that goes.
That argument yesterday caused an argument in my house because my husband can't understand why I'm so pissed off. I'm like, look, I said, you trying to call my daddy and my mama a liar? You trying to call my grandparents liars? You trying to call
well, I'm Native American on both sides. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
that's it. So that's a touchy point with me. I mean, I'm sorry, nothing against the lady personally, but that's just like with the blackface thing. Don't do it. If you're not what you say you are, don't. If you have one inkling in your mind that this might not be the person you claim to be, don't do it. Especially if you have political aspirations, because this shit can come back and bite you in the ass.
Oh, you have to take a big chunk out your, take a big chunk out your bonky, as they say in Geechee talk.
I like her policies and everything, but I don't like the fact that she lied.
No, she
yep, I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry. She's off the list already. Next.
Yep. And then there's a bunch of people you don't even know that's running. They already put through their hat in. But isn't he the billionaire?
Yeah.
Is he the billionaire guy?
The billionaire. I'm sorry. Bruce Wayne needs to go sit down somewhere.
Yeah, can go sit down. And who is the other one? The Amazon guy? He too? Is that the same one?
No, he got too many problems with his women and AMI.
Yeah, he was going to throw his hat in there.
No, he might have thrown his hat in there, but his mistress, for whatever reason, he got caught up in his mistress and his wife, and he's getting divorced, so he got to deal with all that drama. He done put I
thought that been Beto.
No, that's Beto's.
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna get on top of them. They all don't make no sense to me because I don't really care. Once again, I just really feel when it comes down to the politics of things, I just really feel like if the Democrats feel like they're going to win, they need to have a better platform. They don't have a good platform. They haven't had anything. All they're doing is saying, oh, this is what Trump is doing. You don't want that. Well, technically, obviously, the country said, yeah, they wanted it because he's there. Okay? So even if it's a lie that he got there, even if it's a misconstrued that he got there, even if it's a manipulation that he got there, ain't nobody coming up with a platform that says this is the reason why he shouldn't be there again.
Whoa, wait a minute, stop right there. No. He did not win the popular vote, madam. No.
Well, he didn't win the popular vote, but that wasn't how that's not how the system is built. And everybody should have known that. I knew that. That's how the system is built on electoral college. So if you can manipulate the electoral college, then that's how you win. And that's the strategy that they used.
Which was done to a T. They manipulated the college, which I am all for. They eliminating the college because the college was made for people that were living in the rural areas, the farmers and everything else. Most people don't live in rural America anymore. They live in the suburbs. They live in the cities. So that program is flawed. If they don't fix it, we're going to be in the same mess again.
I agree. They've been in the same mess. They've been in that same mess since George Bush because that happened then as well.
And nobody's talking about that.
And ain't nobody talking about that. So, I mean, if we sit there, that the whole political system is flawed in the first place because they're making you decide between a two-party system when there's actually 6 parties that's sitting on that ticket. This is but only 2 parties is actually up for debate. And then you have to, in order for you to actually feel that you can get into the race, you got to change your party of how you feel, whether you're a libertarian or an American family or whatever. You got to change your you got to change your party to get into one of these 2 parties. You might not agree with all the things, but that's how the only way you can get into the fight.
I know, and which sucks. I mean, Democrats and Republicans been doing the same bullshit since the party began. The only good thing that the Republican Party did for the black people was freed the slaves. After then, they gave us their ass to kiss, and they never came back and said not one.
And let's add to the history of that. Most of the black people in the Republican Party been in the Republican Party. So it wasn't that the Republican Party freed the black people. Black people were freeing black people because they were the ones who were in, this is past Reconstruction period in history, in American history. That's when black people was at their freest. And you can go, especially in South Carolina history, they were all into the doggone Senate and House of Representatives. Black people were elected by white people into the offices. So this is what I have to say. When they talk that shit, they got to remember the white people who they don't like was running the Democratic Party, and it was the black people who was actually in the Republican Party, because when you go down our African values, we don't want that much government in our shit.
Right.
That's part of our African value. Okay? So that's why we would be in the Republican system. We want to build our own, have our own, run our own. That's black people's values. That would be in the Republican system. But they got nasty attitude. They got a nasty attitude. And that's why black people lean in the Republican Party, is because white people got to get their shit together.
Yeah,
they ain't got their shit together.
Right here. It's shown right here in South Carolina. And I'm going to give you a personal story that happened to me and my husband when we first moved here 14 years ago. We went to a high school football in York, South Carolina. I'm not going to call this person because currently they're sitting down on our armed services. What are they? Armed services? Yeah, Armed Services Committee, I believe. And this person was running for office right here in York County. This man turned for me and my husband and walked over to a white couple and shake their hands. Me and my husband both looked at each other like, are we lepers? You know, we're not used to this because you're talking to a military couple. You know, one retired, one veteran. You snubbed not one but 2 veterans. And at that time, that's what made us start voting Democrat. Because we were Republicans. I mean,
well, my first husband was in the Marines. My first husband was in the Marines. He was a Republican, black man. And once again, I don't claim any party, but I voted cross parties.
Right.
That's how I say I vote cross parties. It don't even matter. I look at the people, the value, the system,
exactly.
And I look at your past, and I look at your record. I see what you've done in the past, and what you're doing behind the background. That's why I'm like, Kamala, me and her got to have a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want my vote? I got to talk to you.
I would love to sit down. Now, Camilla, I would love to sit down and talk to her for the fact is this, because this has got to be a complex situation for her. Now think about it for a second. You're African American. Listen now, you're African American going for the highest position in the land. You've been a former prosecutor, but you now placed on your head this crown that you want to legalize cannabis. Now, with that being said, will you expunge all the people? And this, by the way, this is the last talk of the day because we have 42 after the hour. Will you expunge all those people you locked up once you become president?
The decriminalization of cannabis in America.
Correct. That's my question.
Will she do it? Is the question of the hour. I think not.
But she might. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I will give you the benefit of the doubt until you show me otherwise. And so far, she's batting 1,000. Until I get, like I said, the homework begins after the mic goes off today, and y'all will get my report tomorrow.
Well, I played softball.
So did I. So that's what you're trying to say. That's a foul tip. We on fast pitch or slow pitch. I need to know which rules we on. ASA or ASU?
We on fast pitch rules here. Right, we ain't playing no slow pitch rules here.
No stealing there, right? Speaking of sports real quick, to go ahead and make it a little light because it is Monday. We don't want to weigh two people too heavy, too hard. Did you catch the first new league football game that they had this past Saturday? I missed it. I missed it. I gotta go on ESPN.
I wanted to. This one man told me it started next year, and I said, no, it doesn't start this year. And he was like, no, I think it starts next year. So I really wasn't looking for it. So I'm really pissed that I did miss it if it happened.
Well,
and you saying it happened. I'm a little pissed.
Yeah, it did happen. So I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm going to go, after I finish looking at the Camilla Harris video, I'm going to ESPN, and I want to see the highlights and see what everything that happened and see how the schedule is going to be set up, because I want us to be talking about those games, because the thing is this. I want to know, in that league, are they allowed to use cannabis for pain medication? Or are they allowed to use CBD? Or are they falling under the same guidelines as the NFL?
Those are good questions.
Those are the questions that inquiring minds want to know.
Let's inquire.
Shall we?
I like sports.
I do too, girl. So, by the way, speaking of sports, we are embracing. Girl, Geechee, you are so lucky you down in Charleston right now, girl. Because the craziest is about to begin. I'm out here in Rock Hill, and guess what we got coming? An All-Star game coming this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Now, think about it now. I know they're saying, now, wait a minute. They're scratching their head. They're saying the All-Star game is in Charlotte. How would that affect us? We are exactly 30 minutes outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. So what that's going to do, all the overflowing bullshit comes back this way. So
that's right.
If you're not going to the game and you have no reason to go to Charlotte, take my word for it. Don't do it. Traffic going to be fucked up because you're going to have people driving from all over the country. You're going to have people renting cars that don't normally drive. Then this is the thing that's going to get me. We got all the ballers and shot callers that's coming through. That's throwing out their serious greenbacks. Serious greenbacks. So, with that in mind, I'm going to say, first and foremost, welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. We welcome you here. What? We're honored that you're coming and spending y'all money down here. Now, this is the only thing I ask y'all to do. When y'all come down here to our area of Charlotte and Rock Hill, North and South Carolina, respectively, we asking y'all to mind your manners, act like you got some damn sense, And don't let your vacation become a staycation. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the
The
popo.
popo is live.
Yeah, the popo is live. Let me tell you something. The popo is real live here. They already getting up for y'all ass, and you thinking because you coming from New York City that you slick.
New York City.
Yeah, New York.
They already
City.
think you slick. They already think you slick.
And they wait.
Even if you ain't slick, they think you slick. I'm gonna tell you right now. So don't let them get you riled up.
Right.
You know, throw
So
on your
please.
Southern hospitality hat. Put on your Southern hospitality
Please,
hat.
y'all, act
Thank
right.
yous and please, sir, and please thank you, ma'ams. Yes, sir.
Yes, please, just act right. Don't come down here thinking you got to shoot up the club and everything else. Because y'all know that's how y'all like to wild out when y'all come down there. So this is all
Especially if you-
asking. Go find
especially
your,
if
if
you
you
lose.
got your bag with you, go do what you do. If you don't, find you a reputable person, or better yet, see CBD Charlotte. They got you hooked up on some great CBD products down there. Hey, CBD Charlotte, how y'all doing?
Shout outs.
Shouts out. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say to this. I don't want to see nobody getting locked up and being on Monday, being on the Saturday night news, Sunday morning news, and you know they're gonna be the highlight on Monday morning news because their ass was from out of town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying now. I'm just saying that now. Now this is the thing. Don't say Miss Green Jeans didn't tell you this. They waiting on y'all ass. So just behave. Be nice. Enjoy the weekend. Everybody coming down downtown. Kevin Hart, if you got some extra tickets, girl could use too. You know, hey, I'm putting words out, shots out. Anybody that need an extra one, hey, I'm not doing nothing this weekend. I make good arm candy, okay?
I will come all the way from Charleston to come visit if you want to throw me a ticket.
I know that's right, girl. Because the tickets, I was going to go to I had said, baby, guess what? We're going to go to the All-Star game, right? He said, cool. Until I realized how much them motherfuckers was.
What?
Girl, let me tell
Because
you
you gotta be a, you balling, you balling.
Let me tell you how much these tickets are. These tickets are so much, it costs a month of my mortgage payment, my car payment, all our other bills combined. For 2 tickets for me and my husband will pay our bills for the month. 2 tickets now.
And y'all can't drink no liquor. Y'all can't eat no food.
No.
Y'all can't do that.
I'm like, I pulled that thing up, girl. I was like, I know I've been smoking weed. I know this. But god dang, this is ridiculous. Girl, I'm like, So I want to know what these people doing to pay this kind of money for these tickets. Tickets, the cheap seats are $1,000, G.
I hear you.
1,000.
I hear ya.
But this is the thing though. This is what they said at the Hornets Arena. Talking about they gonna keep the prices of the drinks and snacks the same at $2 and $3. Do you think these motherfuckers care? They can afford that. They can afford to buy the damn snack bar if they wanted to. I just want to be around the stadium area to see some of the cars that's gonna roll up. Cause I bet you that's gonna be a fashion show within itself. You ever seen those All-Star games on TV?
Yes, I have.
So I'm gonna hit up a friend of mine this weekend because she ain't too far from there, and I'm gonna say I want to rent your rooftop for about an hour and get me a telephotic lens because I don't want to be too far up in there. I just want to see. You know, I want to see live. I don't want to see on TV. I want to see live. You know, because I can't. I mean. If I walked up in there, they'd be like, "Oh, low rent, bitch," and kick my ass up. Oh God! But anyway, guys, hey, that's it for Monday. I mean, we up here tripping because it's just a Monday. We ain't want y'all to get too caught up, but guys, seriously though, be careful up here this weekend. Tomorrow's show's gonna be a good one. It's Tuesday. We're gonna give you a twofer, and I'm gonna tell you like this here. My back messed up, so y'all get a reprieve this week from the Lily Dance. I can't do it this week, so y'all got a week off from the Lily Dance this week. So congratulations, y'all been doing this for 6 weeks. You need that week break, and we'll start back next Monday. Hopefully my back will be better in shape. But right now, I couldn't do the wobble if I wanted to.
Well, I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
You want to take my place?
I don't want to take your back pain.
No, talking about take my place, do a lily dance.
When you do lily dance.
See? So, like I said, guys, next week. Anything you got to tell them before we get up out of here? Geechee done got Geechified over there.
I'm like, I'm coming down from the doggone lemonade and strawberry.
Oh, that's what the deal is. Damn it, we need to pump your ass back up. I'm going to tell you like this. We're going to go ahead and take this last song and we're going to get you pumped back up. You're in tune to it.
Please.
Show.
Is this the real leaf? Is this the cannabis? Caught on the dry side, must escape from reality. Just legalize, and I gonna plant my seeds. I'm just a homeboy. Weed is no luxury. To be here, to be there, little high, very high. Everywhere the weed grows, not all really matters to me, to me. Ganja never killed a man. Put a blunt against his head, light the light and now he's dead. Ganja, everybody, is a gift from God. So why go and throw it all away? Ganja is meant to make you fly. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, pass it on, pass it on. Save me some for later. Too late, the time has come. Getting legal around the world and improving all the time. Goodbye prohibition, grass has got to grow. Gotta leave ignorance behind and spread the buzz. Ganja, we all wanna fly. This magical herb should be distributed to all. Puff off a spliff. Pepper kush, will you make me want to go? Look at how the lights are very, very frightening me. Over if you go. I'm just a homeboy, nobody stones me. He's just a homeboy from a dry neighborhood, staring his glass from this illegality. Easy plant, easy grow, will you let me grow? No, we will not let you grow. Let me grow. We will not let you grow. Let me grow. We will not let you grow. We will not let you grow. We will not let you grow. Let me grow. Sounds familiar, let me grow. Hills above, as a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. So you think you can't tell me and splits make me high? So you think you can come here and outsmoke the eye? Oh, brethren, pass it on to me, brethren. Just gotta get high, just gotta get high right now.
of all ages. Yes, it's been one hell of a show today. Yes, I'm highly medicated and educated. How about you, Geechee?
I'm doing pretty good, and I think this was a great show today. We covered a lot of topics. We got down and juck and jam, listened to some good tunes.
Yeah,
how you feeling?
Girl, I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than I did, 6 hours ago.
Oh.
I feel a hell of a lot better. I always feel good when I get to talk to my friends and family out there listening to us on iHeartRadio. Hey, once again, we thank you for tuning in. Although it's the high noon edition, if you don't get us at 8 a.m., you damn sure gonna get us by noon. That's a promise, guys. So anything?
That's a promise.
Anything on the way out? We got less than 2 minutes, my friend.
No, I'm just going to talk about how we're going to start paying attention to some of these new cannabis stocks that's going to be coming out and popping up. So that's something that's going to be on our ticket for next conversation.
Yeah, tomorrow's
cannabis
show we will be talking about cannabis stocks. That's for sure, because a lot of people are investing, and we don't want y'all investing in no bullshit, okay?
Bullshit.
Because money is too hard to come by. So, Geechee, what's the final word, bird?
Stay safe. Stay cool, stay relaxed, stay blazed.
There you go. Keep it medicated, and y'all know what I always ask you. I got one question for you. Are you awake yet? If you're not, hey, if we ain't on at 8 a.m., I promise you we will be on by high noon. That's a promise. Peace, love, and happiness from Miss Green Jeans and Miss Geechee Green. We love you. We see y'all tomorrow. Peace be with you.
We out.
Don't get too high now. Bye.